what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome on back to a brand new adventure. We are finally diving into the playset side of things for Disney Infinity 3.0. My goodness, am I super duper excited for it. In fact, you can tell I've been trying to record all day long. I've been really trying to do my best. That's why my voice still sounds a little bit weird and everything. I was screaming a lot at PAX and stuff like that, so that's why my voice has never really recuperated yet, but hopefully we'll be back to 100% sooner rather than later. Now today we're going to be beginning the playset that comes in the starter pack of the game, and that is called the Twilight of the Republic. Stay tuned for the other two playsets to be starting up pretty soon. I'm guessing I'm going to start Inside Out tomorrow and then start the other Star Wars playset maybe a few days after that, just because I really don't want to mix them up too much, but at the same time I want to give you guys a little bit of options in terms of which playsets you want to enjoy. Now with that in mind, guys, of course, if you enjoy this adventure, please don't forget to leave a like. Disney Infinity 2.0 was one of the most highly regarded and highly viewed series on the Blitzwinger channel. We hit 7,000 likes on the first part, on the very first video that I ever did for Disney Infinity 2.0 in terms of playsets. Got 7,000 likes, which was insane and mind-boggling. It is still one of my most liked videos of all time. If we could match that for Disney Infinity 3.0 or even maybe surpass it, I don't know. It sounds like a pretty difficult task, but if we could do 7,000 likes, that would be absolutely exceptional. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive on into the wonderful world of Twilight of the Republic. We're starting up a brand new game. As you can see, we are greeted by the one and only Anakin right there. I also do want to mention that I sometimes mispronounce Ahsoka's name because I say instead of Ahsoka Tano is her name, I say Ahsoka. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I speak multiple languages, so I have like different pronunciations sometimes of things that, you know, English speakers or native English speakers have a bit of an easier time with, so I apologize about that. Nonetheless, a long time ago, in a galaxy far away. There it is. I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps because that is a very classic way to kick things off. Twilight of the Republic is the name of the game, or the name of the playset that we are dealing with today. The conflict between the Galactic Republic and the Confederacy of Independent Systems rages on, as both sides struggle to achieve supremacy over their enemies. The Grand Clone Army, led by the Jedi Commanders, push back the separatist droid forces time and time again, but victory and peace are still beyond their grasp. Investigating the activation of a hidden battle droid factory on the planet Geonosis, a task force of heroes dispatched by the Jedi Council must seek out the truth and learn who or what is behind it. Sounds pretty exciting. So we've got our foundation in place, of course, for this playset. This is where the story will pick up in a galaxy far away, and let's see how wonderful this story will be. I'm going to try to play different characters throughout. Today I want to kick things off with Ahsoka Tano. Next episode, I'll play as Anakin and try to mix and match, you know, some Star Wars characters, and then I'll introduce some Disney originals to the toy box side of things. So, of course, the characters that I can play as in the playsets, I will try to do my best to switch in and out so that we're utilizing different characters, playing different characters, and having a bunch of fun. And plus, of course, also upgrading them, because that's a pretty important factor to consider. All right, well... I love how closely together they're standing and they're still missing. They're so close to each other and they're still missing.
Separatists. They're tenacious. How many times have we had to chase them off this planet?
Too many, Master. I guess they haven't learned their lesson yet.
A vital location, Geonosis is. Give it up without a fight. They will not.
We're approaching our target.
All right, so we've got a pretty strong squad there. Obi-Wan, Yoda, Anakin, Ahsoka.
Just try to keep
Ahsoka.
up, Master.
There we go. Ahsoka. I gotta remember how to say it properly. Whoa. Okay. You definitely don't want to mess with her.
It's crucial that we neutralize this droid factory. We can't have General Grievous building any more reinforcements for his army.
Focus your mind. You must. More than this. Than just an invasion. There is.
Ooh. All of them used the force push. That was sweet. Alright, so here we go.
Proceed with caution, my friend. Our forces are fighting with the many battle droids protecting this factory complex. We must get in there.
Alright, sounds like a plan. So, of course, it's going to teach us some of the fundamentals yet again, but we've already learned a lot of that stuff, of course, through the tutorial.
Good work. But this battle has just begun. More enemy units are ahead.
You can also see in the top left corner, there's obviously a little bit of a roundup of very important information, like, for example, the character, the level that we're currently at, how close we're to level up, our health bar, and also the amount of glitter that we have, which we can use to, of course, purchase things, and I'm assuming probably to unlock other items in the toy box and such. As at least that was the case in previous versions of Disney Infinity, so I'm assuming that is still present in the game. So we've got a life capsule up ahead. That looks pretty sweet. Whoop-bam! Force push!
Quickly now, before they regroup.
Alright, let's get this. Oh, no! No! Okay, I meant to do that. I just wanted to see if she could fly, you know? Like, I was like, okay, let's find out. Maybe she could fly. She can't, clearly. Alright, so we have some information here about how to climb things. Then we also have information about how to climb poles. So essentially, of course, since this is the very first part, it kind of sets up all the basics to teach you of what you need to know, so to speak. Alright, so let's see. We're doing pretty good at scaling so far. What is this? To adjust the camera. Bring it on, little battle droid. Nice. Ooh, we're getting close to leveling up. Or about a quarter of the way there, but we'll get there eventually.
You cannot leave any of these battle droids standing.
I know. That's a pretty serious thing to deal with. Here we go. Yikes.
Well done. Now move swiftly while we have the advantage.
Nice. Plenty of glitter right here. I love that. Whoa! I love that force push. It is so awesome. I know that Anakin has a force pull. We'll see that in action next time. Whoa. What is that floating through the skies there? It's a pretty interesting looking creature. Alright, lots of glitter to collect around here, so that's pretty nice. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Okay. You gotta be careful. Ship down. Double jump. Force push to get some glitter.
The
And
gate ahead
here we
has
go.
been secured by General Grievous's battle droids.
The battle droids are
Neutralize
attacking,
them.
and there's a pretty big squadron of them, too. Alright.
Can use their lightsabers to deflect certain attacks.
Come on.
When caught in a B-1 droid's blaster fire, continuously block the attack.
There we are.
And watch the bolts deflect
Come on.
off your lightsaber.
Boom, boom. Did you see that? That was pretty sweet. I love that. And see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yikes.
Force is your ally.
That guy's going to need some
Use it
repair
to bring
bots
down that gate.
to assist him. Because he's definitely not going to be recovering from that easily. Alright, so let's use the Force to bring down that bridge. Come on. Whoa. Okay, that bridge fell down way too close to
Grievous
us.
has deployed his commando droids. You must neutralize them.
What is that? Those guys have some sweet looking weapons. Okay, here we go.
EX droids have a powerful attack. When they begin to wind up an attack, use your block
Here we go.
maneuver to
Did you
reduce
see that?
damage.
You're in my way.
No. Okay. Whoops. There we go. You gotta zap through like that.
Picking on me?
Come on. Force push. Man, the combos and the fighting in this game is just phenomenal. It is so much better than anything we saw in the previous Disney Infinity. Like, it's really, really noticeable. It's so much more fun to actually just fight these guys. Alright, let's use some force push. Get rid of these little boulders. And get some more glitter, because that's going to be very, very important in the later side of things. Or the latter side of things, I should say. When we're going to start unlocking stuff in the toy box and such. Ooh, speaking of glitter, there's plenty of it right up here. Okay, I don't know why I didn't destroy that thing. Come on. I don't even know if I'm supposed to go here, but I want all this glitter, so we're gonna find out. Can we destroy that? Yes, we can. There's nothing else here. Whoa. Hey there, little creature.
Minox are located throughout the galaxy. You will earn rewards if you eliminate them.
Interesting. Okay, so there's 100 of them that you need to eliminate. That's an additional challenge, by the way, which is pretty cool. And another thing that you might have noticed that wasn't there in previous Disney Infinity games is the bottom left corner, where you will notice that there's a mini-map that conveniently now not only tells you where enemy forces are by putting little dots on the radar, but additionally to that also lets you just get around in a much more convenient and easy manner because you can
must
see
find
stuff.
a
You know
way
where you're
into the
going at all
factory
times.
complex and aid our clone troopers fighting in the arena.
Did you see that combo just now? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. Here we go. Use the push. And we are about to level up. Yes, we did it. Uh-oh. Deflect. Deflect. Come on, fire at me. Boom. Get the force push on. Zoom in. Another push. Zoom in again. And let's get the job done. Wabam!
Those doors are jammed. Use the force to open them.
Okay, will do in just a moment. First, I'd like to heal. Then, I'd like to bring up our skill tree. And I'd like to take a look at things.
Tree. As your characters level up, you'll receive upgrade points that can be spent here to strengthen and improve your characters. After you purchase an upgrade, the adjacent upgrades will become available.
So it's kind of interesting because you'll notice that there's different variables to upgrade. Like they've reclassified the skill tree. If you remember the skill tree in Disney Infinity 2.0, which was the first time they introduced it, it was kind of like a massive thing where it was almost like a giant spider web, which would kind of spin out and you just pick and choose what you want. Here, it's more specific. So for example, we have force abilities, we have health and defense upgrades, then of course we have our melee skill upgrades, and last but certainly not least, we have the force finisher upgrades. So you kind of balance between those, what you want to actually pick and choose. I think I'd like to go ahead and actually unlock the lightsaber throw, because I think that would be really cool to have and add to our roster of abilities. Let's see how it works. Woo! Look at that. Bam! And of course, it takes a little bit of time for that thing to recharge and for you to gain access to it again. So that's something that you want to be careful with because you don't want to just waste it and overuse it too often.
Battle droids must be defeated if our mission is to succeed. Aid the clone troopers in their fight.
Yep, those clone troopers are certainly in trouble.
While those doors bar your way.
Okay, press and hold to start an aerial attack. That's pretty neat. Can I get up there? Wait. Aha, look at that. There's the purple orb, which is, of course, our new upgrade. Yikes. Here we go. Whoa, did you see that? I can force push in midair as well. Come on, little droids. Bring it on. That was a pretty awesome combo. Here we go. Bring it. Come on. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I really feel like a Jedi here. Wha-bam. And that's another battle droid. Down and out. Alright, let's snag these purple orbs. Uh-oh. 4 commandos? Okay, here we go. Have to be very, very careful about those guys. There's the lightsaber throw. You see how powerful that move was? Uh-oh, we're taking way too much damage. I've got to be a lot more careful here. And nice. Look at that. Bam. Slice right down the middle. Very cool. All right, so let's snag all that. Oh no, more battle droids and commandos now. Great. Now it's both of them. As if it wasn't tough enough already. I would love to get some health as well. That would be really, really cool. So hopefully some of these guys have some health drops. And it also shows you how important it is to manage your health and not be as aggressive as I am being right now. And boost towards him. Boom. That was awesome.
Another small victory. Each battle brings us closer to our objective.
We just leveled up again, which is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that. I actually don't mind getting some health because it seems like I'm kind of low on it usually, so I think that's a pretty good idea. Especially because it seems like I'm a pretty aggressive player in this game, so I probably should have a little bit of extra health, so I guess
ship is landed near the factory entrance.
that's something that's like really up to you, you know, it depends on like how aggressive of a player you are.
This holomap shows your immediate surroundings.
Thank you.
And indicates any missions, threats, and other useful information. The arrows indicate where each point of interest is in relation to you.
Thank you very much for that. That was pretty cool. But I was going to point out that I guess it depends, again, on what kind of player you are. Like, if you're very aggressive, then obviously you want to upgrade health and get a little bit more of a damage boost, so to speak. So, it really depends on what kind of a player you are. Depending on that, you kind of decide what you want to upgrade. So that's really, really cool and nice to see, of course. All right, so let's snag those up, of course. Get some of those orange sparks because that gives us some experience points. Can I throw anything there? I don't think so. I think we're gonna need a blaster for that. Smash through those. And I believe we can just force push all this stuff out of here. And now we shall proceed. Oh, whoops, not quite yet. Let's get these. But now we can proceed through here. Boom! Force push all that stuff out of here. Uh-oh. What is that ship? That's not the Ghost, is it? It kind of looked like it, but it's not the same colors. Still learning all the vehicles for Star Wars. And a lot of the terminology, to be quite frank. But I'm trying. I certainly am. I really am giving it a go. I really am giving it a go. Okay, wait. Is there something below there? Nope. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Look for the exclamation icon to find your next mission. Sounds good. Can I heal, please? Thank you. Health at normal level. Have a nice day. Okay. Looks like there's a bit of a fight going on here. Ahsoka Tano. Okay. Let's get that stuff. It looks like the clone troopers are doing a good job of holding back. A couple of different mission types here, so that's something that we're going to learn about, I am guessing, relatively soon. We also have a ship right here, which looks neat. Ooh, what is this little droid guy? You can start from activated checkpoints when you are defeated. Okay, so we've just activated checkpoints, so now we know what those little floating orbs are. So if we come across those, we know that those are quite important because that allows us to have a save point or a checkpoint from which we can then proceed. Let's see what we have here. We have a combat tutorial. Then we have a mission log here that allows us to probably see a summary of all the missions that we're currently doing.
You can receive additional guidance or replay your favorite missions.
Ooh, that's pretty neat. You can go back into missions that you've dealt with. So we've completed assault on Genesis. Let's just call it that. I know it's not Genesis. It's Geonosis is how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure. But again, I'm doing my best, guys. I really am. Skill tree. So this is, of course, another way to access your skill tree. If you don't know that, you can do it via just pressing start and going right down here to skill tree options. So pretty cool little summary there, and kind of almost like a little kiosk setup so that it is conveniently placed for you. Let's see what we have right up here. And let's grab this, because that's obviously pretty handy. We want to have that power-up stored up. Oh, hello. Nice. Destroyed 3 of those little guys. I think they're called Meonics, right? Wasn't that what they were named before? Careful. There's laser blasts flying all over the place, so we do want to be cautious about that. Snag up all these experience orbs. Gets us to about 2.5 levels. A little under that, actually. But still not too shabby of a position to be in whatsoever. Force push that. And we're just going to make our way back across. And I think we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes here for the first part of the Twilight of the Republic. We managed to complete all of the basics, and now we get to really dive into the playset. So it's essentially, if you remember with Marvel, Avengers playset that we played, or the Guardians playset, at first you kind of get the basic narrative, and then after that you dive into the playset and you get a whole bunch of other stories and missions that are being told throughout. So I hope you guys will tune into part number 2 and beyond. With that in mind, of course, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, as I mentioned at the top of the video, please don't forget to leave a like. That would be absolutely awesome. I also am trying to keep the episodes a little bit shorter because, again, as you might have noticed, my voice is like really bizarrely weird. And I'm trying to drink lots and lots of tea to fix that, along with some honey as well. So hopefully my voice will be back to normal and I'll be able to make the videos a little bit longer for you guys the way that I prefer to do so. Nonetheless, as always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will indeed catch you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.